So as of now, we have already created our project. That was the most necessary first step that we need to take. Okay, of course, without a project, how can we make an application? Okay, so moving ahead to the second step, we need a view that should be able to display the list that we have stored or we want to show in the screen. Okay, and how we can create the list, we can use list view or a recycler view, either of the things, either of the views I mean. But as of now, I'm gonna use Recyclerview because Recyclerview is gonna work more efficiently. And of course, if you are showing any list, try your best to use Recyclerview because it can do anything you want, and it's the most efficient way to show a list. So here, if you can see, this is our text view. What I will do is that I will keep everything as it is, just rename it as recycler view, and I will rename the ID recycler view for list. Looks good. I will remove this text. Apart from that, we need to spread the whole list into the whole screen. Of course, for that I will use match parent. Again, height also match parent. We are done here. Next, what we need is, we need an item view, or you can say item layout. That layout should be able to used into this recycler view to show different items. And how can we do it? We need to create an XML file specially to dedicate that particular layout, item layout for the recycler view. So now we will create it, layout resource file, and we will name it recycler view item layout. And when you are creating this, make sure that you are not naming it with any kind of capital letter or any unwanted sign. That is not acceptable, otherwise you won't be able to create the layout resource file. We already have our layout created, but we need some modification here to show our data. So we will add one text view. Width will be match parent, height will be wrap content, and let's give it some constraints. Okay. Okay, and now constraint for left and right. Start of parent, sorry. Okay, and end to end of parent. Okay, we need to be very careful for one more thing, but before that I need to show some text so that we can witness that the text view is actually there. Before that, I will give it an ID, recycler view for list. Actually, I will give it name as recycler view item for list, and let's give it name text view to be more specific, so that we can know that it's a text view. In case if we want more modification in future, this can be very helpful. And let's show a text. Here we have our text, and what we can say, some list item. Okay, you can already see that it's here. Don't worry, it won't show here like that. We will make it tools, and We just need to import this. Okay. So what happens is that when you use tools, at that time, whatever text or information you are showing into a view is not going to be shown into the application itself when you launch it into the mobile phone or Android phone. Okay. Here, I think it's enough. But before we move ahead, we need to carefully match the layout of text view with the constraint layout. For that, we will use wrap content. The reason is that it was covering the whole screen, which we don't want. One more thing is we need to add some paddings. Let's add horizontal padding as 16 dp and vertical padding as 8 dp. I think it looks somewhat better. Let's go to the recycler view, and here if you want to check out how it's gonna look, what you can do is that list item and connect that recently created layout. See, here you can see some list item is showing into the list. You can even choose how many you want to show. For example, count, let's make it 20. The whole screen will fill. See, we don't want that, so let's keep it as it is. It is just for our reference, it's not necessary. Okay, we are ready here with the view part in the XML code, and now we will create an adapter. Without an adapter we cannot do anything, of course. Let's create Kotlin class file and we will name it rv adapter Recyclerview dot adapter. Okay, and we need to specify the type as well, so let's name it rv adapter dot rv view holder. I think that looks good. Let's create the class inside. Okay, and now we need to implement the remaining methods for Recyclerview adapter. This also looks good. We have an error here is because we have not implemented the view holder of the Recyclerview adapter. So for that we will say Recyclerview dot view holder, and now it is asking for an item view. Let's provide it item view. I think looks good. We will make the particular text view connect as well here with the view holder. So rv item view dot find view by id text view type r dot id dot recycler view for list text view. Okay, this is the reason why I prefer to give it more complex names. I mean, not complex but detailed name. It helps us to find out things or handle things very easily. So our view holder is almost ready. Apart from that, we need on create view holder. And what we can do here is we will return a view holder, that is our own view holder that we have created. And now we need here to inflate our layout. So layout inflator dot from context. What we can do is either we can take the context directly from main activity, or we can also use the context of parent view, that is a view group. Actually what happens is that when you use the parent from here like this, parent dot context, it's actually fetching the context from the main view, means the parent view itself. So either you take it as a parameter of this class, or you take it directly from here. It's both are same. As much as I can help you with this sorting out is that try to keep code less complicated in that way, because if you add here one parameter, then you will have to manage the same parameter in another code as well. And if you want to write efficient code, then this can be a good practice just to save some lines of code. That can be helpful. That's just an advice. You can choose your own way to do things. Let's move ahead and inflate the view. What we need here is the layout. Okay, the layout that we want to inflate. This is our layout, and we are providing the parent view group, and we will just tell that attached to root is false. That's all we need to do. And I can reduce some codes, I mean some words in this code more further, is because this is Kotlin, and that's the best part of Kotlin. You can remove some brackets, this return word as well until here, and you can just simply put an equal to sign, and that is actually returning the our view holder, RV view holder, into this method. So it's working pretty fine that way as well. It's the same, so you don't need to worry. And we will take it in the next line just for our convenience. We can see things more easier. Okay, I think we are good to go. And here we need to provide number of items. How can we do that? We need an array or the list of items that we want to show. For that we will create here constructor, and we will take some parameters as an input to this adapter. And as of now we will simply take list of items, and we will take a list with type string. That's all. And here we will just return the total number of, okay, we need to make it private role. Okay, and now this will be accessible. Size, that's all. See how efficient the code is getting. And here we don't need to return anything, we just need to implement this particular method. How can we do it? We have to set data into the view from here. The onBind view holder is the responsible for setting data into the view. What happens is the RV view holder is holding the view, that's why it is called view holder. But this onBind view holder is gonna bind the data with the view according to its position. So let's access the view. Okay, and the text that we want to set, and the data that we need for each position. sorry. Okay, and here we have the position. So what's happening here is, according to the position, the data will be taken from the list and set into the view, the text view in particular in this case. That's all, our adapter is ready. And now we need to connect the Recyclerview adapter with the Recyclerview itself to see if the data is visible or not. I hope this Recyclerview adapter tutorial help you understand about Recyclerview. Let me know if there is something more or not that you want to know about this adapter. I have tried to keep things as simple as possible, not to complicate things, because of course this is for beginners.